Hi, third graders. Today we are going to be learning about the orchestra and the families of instruments. In the orchestra, there are 4 families of instruments. There's the string family, the woodwind family, the brass family, and the percussion family. Now, each one of these families have their own distinctive reason why they belong in each family. So let's start with the string family first. String instruments are in the string family for one reason and one reason only, and that is because they have strings. They have strings on them, string instruments. Second, the woodwind family. The woodwind family are members of the woodwind family because those instruments have a reed. There's a single reed or a double reed. Now, a reed is a very thin piece of wood that lays on top of the mouthpiece. And when that is placed on top of the mouthpiece, that makes it a woodwind instrument. And you got to be very careful with that reed because you can bite on it and crack it or break it. And that is the woodwind. Now, there are 2 woodwind instruments that do not have a reed, and that is the flute and the piccolo. They're in that family, but they do not have a reed, and that is the woodwind family. The next family of instruments is the brass family. Now, the brass family is a brass instruments because of the mouthpiece is made of metal. It's made of metal. And that's the reason why those instruments are in the brass family. Now then there's the percussion family. The percussion family of instruments are instruments that 3 things must be done to produce sound. 1, strike. 2, scrape. Or 3, shake to produce the sound. If you do those things to either of those instruments, those 3 things, then that makes them a percussion instrument. So that's the strings family, the woodwind family, the brass family, and the percussion family. Now, the county has added one other family, but it's not a part of the orchestra, but there is another family of instruments that you should know, and that is called the keyboards. The keyboards. Now, I am going to give a link so that you can go in and listen and see all of the families that I just mentioned to you. And not only will you get to see them, you will be able to hear them as well. But what I need you to do, after you look at all of these families for the activity for the week, I want you to look through your old magazines, newspapers, anything you can come up with, and cut out any instrument from the orchestra and make a collage, and make a musical collage of instruments. That's the activity for you this week. I hope you enjoy doing this. And remember, if you have any questions, you can contact me on SB. Bye.